Welcome back to Mac Talks Football, and Liverpool have done it. They are the Premier League champions for the 24-25 season. It is their 20th Premier League title. They defeated Spurs 5-1 at Anfield to win that title. So let's go ahead and talk about this game and the entire Liverpool season. I mean, it was the perfect atmosphere for Liverpool to win the title, being at home, being at Anfield. With Arsenal drawing yesterday, they were playing against a Spurs side who have been absolutely terrible. So everyone thought that it was going to be quite a piece of cake for Liverpool. But the game starts and Spurs somehow take the lead courtesy of Dominic Solanke, not Vikram Solanke, Dominic Solanke. It becomes 1-0 to Spurs. But you just knew the way the game was going, the way that Liverpool have played, and the way that Spurs have played this season. You just knew it was a matter of time when Liverpool are going to come back into the game, and they did. Luis Diaz, he scores that goal. McAllister scores that goal, and it just kept on going and going for Liverpool. Yeah, one after the other. Salah scores and whatnot. Liverpool win the game 5-1. Spurs were never in that game, even though they scored the first goal. It was Liverpool's day, and they won, and they won in style as well. If you are winning a game 5-1 against a team like Spurs, especially on a day which you are meant to win the title, I mean, they could have just won the game 2-0, they even 1-0, and that would have been done for Liverpool. But they went in and they won the game with style. They won the league with style as well. It has been quite an interesting sort of a season for Liverpool, if I'm being very honest with you. They have been the most consistent team, that there is no doubt about that. There are other things that you can talk about, that they were lucky with the injuries and whatnot. A majority of their players were not really that injured in comparison to other teams. City had a really bad season as well. Arsenal had injury issues and other stuff going on with them. And I'm not gonna sound like a bitter Arsenal fan and say stuff that Liverpool did not deserve it, because let's be very honest, I always say this, and I maintain this, that it's a 38 game season, right? And a lot of the things happen throughout the season, and a lot of the things happen to in different aspects as well. But to win a Premier League is a big deal. To win a league is a big deal, because it's 38 games. So many things can go wrong and right for you, and sometimes you need luck to win the game. But you cannot take away from the team. You cannot take away from the manager and what they have done, what they have achieved. Let's be very honest. It was Ancelotti's first season in the league, and the way that he has come up and the way he has managed Liverpool, he has managed the situation, replacing Jurgen Klopp. Like, in my living memory, he was probably the best Liverpool manager that they have had, and the way that he left, it was quite surprising. Like, nobody really expected him to go, and then he goes, and then he had this scenario where three of their big players in Mohamed Salah, in Virgil van Dijk, in Trent Alexander-Arnold, all of them were on the supposedly verge of leaving as well. There were contract disputes as well. Salah coming out publicly. Trent's contract dispute was there. Van Dijk and everything that was going on there as well. But he somehow managed it all. He made sure that his team played perfectly well. People are gonna mock that they got out of the Champions League, they got out of the cups and whatnot. But let's be very honest, Liverpool had a really good season. You cannot take that away from that. And Ancelotti was possibly one of the main reasons. Of course, he's the manager. The way he managed his team was really special, in my opinion. And you come to the team. I mean, the thing is, when you win a league, you need special players. That's one thing. Every team has a special player. Sorry about that. And Mohamed Salah was that special player. There were like 10 or 11 games where Liverpool were either losing or they were drawing. Like, they were dropping points for certain, and Mohamed Salah popped up and he scored a goal. But you cannot take that away from a team. You cannot say that it was just because of Salah, because as an Arsenal fan, like, we have Bukayo Saka. There is, if we are struggling, if we are losing a game, or if we are drawing a game and we need something special, we look towards Saka. We want, we think that Saka is going to do something like that. Manchester City have their own players. Every team has that special player, and Mohamed Salah is that player. Of course, you have Van Dijk at the back. You have Alisson, a world-class goalkeeper. You have all these type of players, but you need a player who is gonna pop up and is gonna do that. And Salah was that player. But the thing is, the way that players around him, the way that they have stepped up this season. I mean, Luis Diaz had a great season. People, make fun of Darwin Núñez, but there were so many games this season where Darwin Núñez popped up. He scored important goals. I'm gonna, of course, miss out on a couple of players, but I mean, Grant Burch, like the way he was in that midfield, you would not say that he's a young player. The way he controlled that midfield, he was amazing. McAllister, who scored a goal today as well. I mean, he had an amazing season. That is why you win a league. You cannot win a league based on a one player's performance, or like up to 2 or 3 players. At the entire squad, the 23-man, 25-man squad has to step up whenever they are needed. Whenever the injuries happen, these people have to step up. And I think the entirety of that Liverpool squad stepped up whenever they were needed. Despite all the pressure and whatnot, all the stuff that happened outside, it was a great season for Liverpool. And I think, as I said before, like you cannot pinpoint about the fact that nobody got injured. Like it is just not their fault that their players did not get injured, right? You cannot blame them for that other players, other teams had injuries, or other teams had different issues. What Liverpool wanted to do, what Liverpool's job was to go into the match day, to win their games and forget about everything. That's what they did, and they did it in a special way. And again, I would like to say, as a football fan, you want teams who play attractive football to win. And I'm gonna get a stick from Manchester City fans here. But I would rather, Liverpool win the league than Manchester City win. I would rather Liverpool win a league, or a United win a league, than a team like City or Chelsea win a league, because of the history, because of the tradition that these older clubs have. I just don't. I cannot really respect a City, or I cannot really respect Chelsea that much, and that like I would respect a Liverpool fan, or I would respect Liverpool as a club because of the history that they have had. Liverpool is like a pure football club, like Arsenal, like Manchester United. That is not what I get from Manchester City or Chelsea. That is why, as I said, I would rather Liverpool win the league than Manchester City winning the league, because at least a club with history is winning the league. Of course, Liverpool fans, you have banter with them and whatnot. That is a different situation, and I don't agree with Liverpool fans. Of course, they don't agree with Arsenal fans. That is part of parcel of football. That is why we watch this game. That is why we have fun in this type of scenarios. Like you are gonna see on social media, so many of Liverpool fans are gonna mock Arsenal, and that is part of the game. If we would have won, we would have done the same thing towards Liverpool if they were our closest rivals. As you said, that's part of the game. But you cannot, if you're a football fan, if you have watched football, you cannot sit here and you cannot deny that Liverpool really deserve to win the league, because as I said, they have been the most consistent team of the league, and to win a league you need to be consistent. Like that is as simple as it's a basic formula. You need to be as consistent as possible to win the league, and they played really good football as well. Arne Slot was a great, he managed the team really well, and like nothing but congratulations to Liverpool, congratulations to every Liverpool fan. They finally reached that 20th title, another thing that was really important for them. Manchester United being the only team to win 20 league titles, Liverpool have equaled that as well. And the way things are going, maybe they might go ahead and get ahead of Manchester United. But for tonight, this season was for Liverpool, and even though it sucks for me being as an Arsenal fan, that we were not able to win it, but congratulations again to Liverpool, and you guys really deserve it. That's it from me in this video. Let me know what you guys thought of Liverpool's season. Do you think they deserve to win it? And what was your, as a Liverpool fan, what was your one favorite moment of the entire season? Let me know in the comment section below. Like the video, share it as well, click on the notification bell, and of course subscribe to the channel. We are trying to get to 500 subscribers before the end of the season, so please go ahead and subscribe and help the channel out. Until next time, bye bye.